Hello everyone, I am Manish Sunwar from Everbrisk, and today I am going to discuss about the tech terms you need to know when you are new to tech. When you are new to tech, it can feel like you have stumbled into a conversation where everyone knows what they are talking about except, of course, you. Even after you have broken in, the moment you meet with a different team or tackle a new type of project, the jargon and acronyms start shifting all over again. Well enough to with the frantic googling every time someone says CTR, CTO and CMS. Sometimes a short and simple explanation is all you need to get your head around a new concept, and that's exactly what we have here. A jargon-free plain English tech video, if you will, of 99 fundamental terms you will need if you are considering a career shift into a tech. Basically, there are 12 categories where tech terms are used. This will be 100% theory class, and there are 99 tech terms altogether. If I discuss all these tech terms in this single video, you will get bored, so I will make 4 or 5 sections of this video. So let's get started. 1. Tech terms used in social media. Content curation. Even if you are new to tech, chances are you are not new to social media. Content curation is the process social media sites use to gather and present content like articles, links, videos, images, etc. that are relevant to a specific topic or a user's area of interest. Content can be selected manually by a person designated as a curator, or it can be gathered through automated programs that track things like upvoting, likes, hashtags, or analysis of a user's previous online activity. Engagement. Engagement is the term used for likes, shares, comments, and other interactions with a business social media presence. It's one metric companies use to measure and evaluate their social media performance. Liking posts on Facebook, tweeting on Twitter, and viewing pins on Pinterest are all examples of social engagement. Embedding. Embedding is the process of putting social media content on a web page. When you see a YouTube video on a blog you are reading, or a tweet posted on a business website you are checking out, that's an example of embedding. Embedding is done through HTML code, and most social media sites have an embed option that gives you the exact code you will need. Impressions. Impressions are the number of times an online ad, article, video, or other piece of content has been fetched or requested from its source. Whenever social media content shows up in your web browser, it's been fetched from its web server, and you have just helped make an impression. Influencer. Influencers are individuals with a presence on a social media who use their platform to affect group opinions and behavior. Celebrities who use Twitter, YouTubers with legions of subscribers, and activists organizing on Facebook are all examples of social media influencers. Mentions. Mentions are ways of referring to a person or account on social media platforms. For example, your Twitter handle on Twitter, or plus your name on Google Plus. Mentions are another metric companies can use to measure their social media footprint. Microblogging. Microblogs are a subset of traditional blogs where instead of long form content, short messages consisting of a few sentences, an image, a video, or a link are posted and shared. Twitter, Google, Tumblr, and Facebook are all considered microblogging platforms. Organic. Organic content describes social media content that ranks highly because individual users have liked, reposted, or viewed it. Not because companies have paid to promote the content. Articles, memes, and videos that go viral through online community sharing, as opposed to paid advertising, are considered organic. Reach. Reach is a measure of your potential social media audience size. It's the number of people who have access to your content, though reach doesn't measure whether or not the content was actually viewed. Social graph. Social graph is a model of internet users on a social network and how each one is related to all the others. It's the way sites like Facebook suggest other users you might know, or how online games like Words with Friends connect you with your cousin who you didn't even know had a social media account. User generated content (UGC). User generated is a social media content like posts, photos, videos created by users about a brand or product and not by companies or organizations themselves. When a local restaurant retweets a Twitter user's positive shout out, or Coca-Cola reposts a picture of an Instagram user drinking a Coke, that's UGC. Now let's move to the tech terms used in digital marketing. Affiliate marketing. Affiliate marketing is a strategy where businesses reward individual affiliates, that is, people or organizations outside the business, for bringing in new customers or visitors through ads or content on the affiliate's website. Affiliates receive payments or product discounts based on the number of customers they generate. These are exceptionally common on personal or lifestyle sites, where you might notice that the product recommended has a link with a bunch of additional stuff tracked on. That means that if you buy the product, the blog or the site that lead you there will make some percentage of the sale. Bounce rate. Bounce rate is the percentage of visitors to a website who leave the website quickly without really looking at it. Google Analytics calculates bounce rates based on website sessions where a visitor only sticks around to look at one page before bouncing. Sites aim to keep this number low. They want you to spend time on their site, and so they will try to keep content as engaging and relevant to you as possible. Call to action (CTA). A call to action is the text, banner, form or image on a web page or email asking a visitor to literally take an action. Read more content, join an email list, sign up for a webinar, buy a product, etc. CTAs are a marketing tool that converts web users into leads for businesses. Click-through rate (CTR). The click-through rate is the percentage of users who click on links in web pages or marketing emails. CTR is significant because it measures how many users are actively engaging with linked content on a site. Sales funnel. A sales funnel is an internet marketing method where potential customers are led through a series of events or actions that can be mapped out in the shape of funnel. The broadest level at the top of the funnel involves drawing users to your website, after which they move down the funnel where they are offered services or resources if they sign up for your email list, until eventually they move to the bottom of the funnel and become a paying customer. Conversion rate optimization (CRO). CRO is a marketing system for raising the percentage of a website visitors who convert to paying customers. CRO methods usually involve encouraging users to take specific actions on the website, such as filling out a web form, signing up for a trial, or joining an email list. Keywords. Keywords are words or phrases commonly used in search engines to look for online content. Keyword research is a powerful internet marketing tool since web advertising and website search engine placement can be optimized to match high traffic keywords, making it more likely that Googlers will end up on your site. Marketing automation. Marketing automation describes the use of software or online services like HubSpot, MailChimp, and Act-On to automate repetitive marketing tasks like emails, customer relationship management, social media posts, and analytics. Marketing automation programs allow marketers to input specific criteria for the tasks in question, and that data is interpreted and executed by the program. Multi-channel marketing. Multi-channel marketing uses a variety of communication platforms, that is website, banner ads, Facebook ads, marketing emails, or a blog, to interact with potential customers. This approach allows users to choose which channel they want to use to interact with your product and increases options for converting impressions into customers. Search engine marketing (SEM). SEM describes the use of paid advertising such as brief copy, product listings, and video clips on search engines like Google, Bing, etc. in order to drive user traffic to a website. Search engine optimization (SEO). SEO is the internet marketing practice of optimizing a website so that it's more likely to show up in unpaid search results. For example, it's one of the first sites to appear when you Google a related topic. SEO is done through using algorithms based on specific search engines' behaviors, analyzing the specific keywords typed into search engines, and researching which search engines are popular with particular demographics. Then you align the format of your content, including things like making sure headings have extra searchable terms to give yourself the best shot at moving up in search engines rankings. Be careful though, going too far has consequences. Stuffing your content with keywords will get you dinged on Google's rankings, so don't let the goal of SEO overtake producing authentic, excellent content. Traffic. Traffic is the total amount of users who visit a website. Overall, traffic is then broken down into specific types of visits, like unique visitors and total clicks. As I have said earlier, I'll be making 4 or 5 sections of this video. In this section, we learned the tech terms used in social media and digital marketing. So thank you very much for watching this video, and please like this video and subscribe to my channel to get notified when I upload the new videos, and stay tuned and stay safe. Thank you very much.